Welcome to another episode on our channel. So we're going to continue on with World War I military figures. This is a Dragon and Dreams figure, United Kingdom, a British soldier. And everything's original except for the head sculpt. I tend to look for head sculpts I love and happen to pick this one for this guy. We'll get to him in a bit, but just to remind you, this is a world war that lasted from 1914 to 1918. Original players were Austria, Hungary, and Serbia. And it's a shame because it actually, despite what was known at the time, Serbia did get blamed for the assassination that took place by Gavrilo Princip. He was a Bosnian Serb. He assassinated the Archduke, heir to the throne to Austria-Hungary, and his wife, Sophia, Franz Ferdinand, and not Sophia, Sophie. And unfortunately, not only were they both shot and killed, but Serbia got blamed when it really was a Bosnian Serb who was trying to unite nationalistic Yugoslavians together against Austria-Hungary. He was caught, and since he was 19 at the time, he was sentenced to 20 years in prison. He was in prison and died in 1918. Basically, by the time, it's like 1914 to 1918, he died the year that the war ended. So we had Austria-Hungary, Serbia, Russia came in on behalf of Serbia, Germany came in on behalf of Austria-Hungary, the Ottoman Empire was part of the Central Powers, Bulgaria was part of the Central Powers. On the Allied side, France, United Kingdom, Belgium. In 1915, if we back up, Japan. Those were the players in 1914. In 1915, Italy, that was an ally of Germany pre-World War I, were initially neutral, but then they joined the side of the Allies in 1915. In 1917, the United States entered the war on the Allied side, as did China. So truly a world war. This, of course, is about United Kingdom, and they were original players in 1914. So we'll pause, and you'll get a chance to see his outfit. All the accessories are intact. It's just the head that is different here. So we will be right back. So again, this is a Dragon and Dreams figure. He has plastic black boots. He's got a gas mask to his side, brown pants, Enfield in his right hand with a sling, matching jacket, brown. He's got the gas mask pouch in the front and magazine pouches in the front. And then you can start to see he's got some shoulder straps that do connect to a small backpack in the back, and then of course the helmet. Now this helmet doesn't cover the ears, but this is typical of helmets that were metal for the British as well as the Americans. So anyway, we'll pause now and get some tighter shots from the hands on up and kind of go around so you can see different angles. We'll be right back. We are back, and you can see the top of the Enfield here. You can see the gas mask pouch, and underneath the magazine pouches as well. We'll turn him this way. You'll start to see his scabbard, his bayonet for his Enfield, and the backpack is quite small. He's got another pouch here. He's got his canteen there. And he's looking pretty sharp. Straying a bit from the OD green, we have a brown military outfit on. So we'll pause now and get some tighter close-ups of his face. So here's the head sculpt that I chose for this guy. We'll go over here and then back again. The eyes are sharp. I don't know, again, who made this. I'm going to guess Dragon and Dreams, since I put these figures together about the same time. But the original head sculpt I was not in love with. So anyway, there you go. I forgot to share a few more things about the war from 1914 to 1918 and the origins of the war. So forgive me if I repeat myself along the way. Sometimes you do several takes and you forget some things that you've already said. So I apologize in advance for that. But the war was from 1914 to 1918. We know it started on the heels of a successful assassination by Gavrilo Princip, a Bosnian Serb. He shot the heir to the throne, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, killed him, killed his wife. Didn't mean to kill the wife. Didn't mean to shoot the wife, but they both died. Was in the process of firing the third shot, was wrestled to the ground, somehow managed to swallow a cyanide pill that didn't work. Eventually, 20-some people were tried for the assassination process, and he was sentenced to 20 years since he was 19, considered young at that age. Sentenced to 20 years. He ended up serving 4 years and dying of tuberculosis. He basically died the same year the war ended. Now, he regretted killing the wife, or felt bad about killing the wife, but was still proud about what he did. And didn't, one of the reasons why I looked him up was I was kind of curious, did he ever regret, because he had to know that World War I started as a result of this assassination thing. Did he regret that process? And apparently he did not. He talked to a psychiatrist on 4 different occasions. He really felt that the war would have happened irregardless of what he did. And he might have been right, to be honest, because an Austrian-Hungarian official concluded that the government was not involved in this successful assassination. Secret Serbian organizations supplied weapons, but Gavrilo actually said he was fighting for Yugoslavs to unite, nationalism against Austria-Hungary. So his goal was not to help Serbia on any level, it's to help the Slavs. And there were a lot of different ethnicities represented, not just Bosnians and Serbs, but others that were involved. But they were involved with Yugoslavian nationalism. So the war probably would have happened irregardless, because it wasn't the government of Serbia that sanctioned the assassination or supported it, from what Serbian officials, not Serbian, but Austria-Hungarian officials could determine. But somewhere along the way, the tide turned against Serbia. The reports of ties to the government were being circulated. And so the war did break out between Serbia and Austria-Hungary. And then it involved so many other nations. It truly was a world war. That's the tragedy of it all. So many lives were lost, and it's kind of like repetitive in history. A lot of lives are lost, sometimes because of things that truly are done, or things that are misinterpreted, or things that are fabricated, or just because people just don't like each other. That's the sad thing, unfortunately. We do, though, have to protect freedoms. And that part is legitimate, I think, is when we're fighting for freedom. There is a poem I want to share. I did not the whole poem, but just a section of the poem. It's entitled For the Fallen. It was written by Lawrence Binion, a Brit. And he said, this one refrain says, "They shall grow not old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them." I hope we do. People who have fought for freedom and who have died trying to protect freedom. That's always important. I had a sneezing fit, so I had to cut out. But this is, of course, the United Kingdom British soldier. There actually may be some accessories missing from him. I couldn't find the figure, exactly, but I think the one I did find, there are a couple of things missing. The American soldier does have a couple of things missing for sure. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.